want to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hiroki. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. False good. Important thing is, I'm leaving you people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport planet. From now on, it's gonna be under one roof. You're gonna run it like a business. That means you're gonna make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for Monday, March 7th, 2022, National Cereal Day, Qapla all. And I'll get to the chat first. 54.5 Access Radio was first in the chat with hashtag soy flakes for bird. Not one of my favorite cereals. John Araki was second in the chat with hashtag soylent flakes for sassy. I don't think we want to feed sassy people. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, since it's National Cereal Day, you need Bird of Prey 6, formerly known as Charlie, eating cereal on the stream. Well, if he was here, he could probably do that, but he's not. Josh Reed says, only in Karoga can you get Soylent Majority, the cereal made from and for the Karogan orphan miners. There's no such cereal in Karoga. I see my oxygen is all messed up. Let's see. Let's bring this to here. Let's see. Let's fix this. This side is okay. That's about even. At least if I have to have the oxygen, at least it's even. Josh Reed says, Bird, when are you going to take the new Karogan Bird Jeep off-roading in the snow and ice? If you mean my new chair in the snow and ice, hopefully never. Josh Reed says, place your bets on if the great evil I stand with Harvey Cthulhu. Bird of Prey 5 will say YouTube lost the early chat. Not today. Well, that's because I didn't set the stream up until after 2:30, so there wasn't a lot to lose. John DeMarco says, greetings everyone. Greetings, John. He just had a video premiere today on phasers. Was cool. Life with Matthew also had a video premiere just a few minutes before John started. I did not yet to see Life with Matthews, but I have it queued up. Josh Reed says, John, you're late. It looks like Matthew is rubbing off on you. John says, uh-oh. Moxley fan, Qapla Moxley. Says, Bird of Prey, Qapla Bird, hope you and the family are doing well today. Thank you, Moxley. we'll go into the health update a little later. Josh Reed says, hope everyone has a bowl of Karoga's #1 only selling cereal, Soylent Majority, ready for today's Brittle Brave stream. That's fake news. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47 Yorktown. Good to see you. Nitpickers is raisin nut brand, Qapla. Star Trek Nitpickers. Mike Richards is greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Josh Street says, no sound. There is only Sassy saying, free Mamo Pray. I highly doubt that. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga. Not Ryan Johnson. Moxley fan says, Mike Richards, greetings from Texas. He says, greetings back. John DeMarco says, excellent choice of background. Yeah, so we have a bird of prey view screen with me sitting on the bridge of the Defiant. Moxley says, my favorite cereal is Coco Puffs. You're cuckoo for the Coco Puffs. That's fine, Moxley. You also like Reese's Pieces cereal. I never heard of Reese's Pieces. And John DeMarco put in the link for his video and Matthew's video. That's so nice of John. And the Random Menace uses his 18-month friend of Karoga chat and says, greetings from the future. Reminder to all men, tomorrow is International Women's Day. Get your lady some flowers. Is it true that tomorrow is International Women's Day? Tomorrow is like one of my cousin Dib's birthday. I did not know he was born on International Women's Day. Cinnabon Bunny says, hello. You look good sitting on the Discovery Bridge. This isn't the Discovery, you son of a bitch. You know damn well this is the Defiant. John DeMarco says, take your meds, Cinnabon. He's just trying to get a reaction out of me. And so I had an echocardiogram done last week. And there was some improvement over the one that was done back in August or September. August, I think. September. Mamo Pray corrected me. September of last year, but it was not a lot of improvement. It was kind of minimal improvement. So I'm going to meet with a telehealth video conference with another cardiologist who is a heart failure specialist next week. And hopefully, maybe they have some other ideas on what we can do to get the old heart ticking like it should. Because I'll be honest, I'm thinking I can feel it these days. I do not have the energy I used to have. And it feels a bit scary. But at least I wasn't crazy. There is medical reasons for things being like they are. What were you going to say, Mama Pray?
Captain Trek
Is Captain Trek here? I don't know. He hasn't said anything in the chat yet, but Yosef is here. Yosef is here. This morning, Yosef.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Yosef.
Mama Pray wants to thank you, Yosef, for your hint.
Okay.
Mama Pray got Wordle.
In 2.
Mama Pray got Wordle in 2.
And I just say something?
Yeah, come on. So let me.
Well, I don't want to.
I'll make it Mama Pray. Okay, Mama Pray.
I'll say it from here.
No, you come up closer to the, I took the camera off.
It's real quick.
Okay, we just
Okay.
please say it closer to the microphone.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is for Yosef. I wanted you to know that before I even sat at the computer, I said, I got to get this done quick because Monday night is trash night, one of them, and with recycling. And I had so much stuff to get rid of. And that's exactly what I planned on doing as soon as I had coffee and finished Wordle. So, with that on my mind and then reading your clue, that was it. I should have had it in one, but I had it in two. So thank you. I didn't want to say any more for people that might not have done it yet.
Yes.
And right. I
Thank
think
you, Mama.
Joseph will understand.
Yes. I'm sure he will. Josh reads his vertebrae. Is that the Defiant or the Bloody A? Come on, this is the Defiant. The Bloody A. And Mike Richards says, I survived congestive heart failure. So can you. Thank you, Mike Richards.
Yes.
Although I do hope I don't need a transplant.
I hope you don't.
Yeah.
But in front of all these people, you can have mine.
I'm not taking Mama Praise heart.
But you can have it.
I don't want it.
I mean, literally. Some says it's
I don't think they'd even put in your heart.
no.
70 years old, smoking for 60, 55 of those years. Anyway. So no, in all honesty, I'll be speaking to a heart failure specialist. And we'll see what happens. I don't know. It's starting to get a bit scary. I am a bit worried, but at least I know why I've been feeling weak and shitty. But there was improvement. It's not like it got worse. It didn't get worse. It definitively got better, just not as better as I'd hoped it had gotten. The Random Menace with a €2 super chat says, you put a smile on my face. Mamo pray with a heart. Oh, thank you. And I will tell her when she comes back in. And I'm laughing at Cinnabon, who says, but Bird, the Defiant isn't canon. It doesn't fit Gene's vision. Yeah.
Captain's log, stardate 7414.1. Our best estimates place us some 4 hours from Earth.
And Josh reads says, but Bird, there's a Defiant A. After the Defiant has fun with the Breen. So you need to say which one. No, they didn't call it the A because it had a different registry number. So it was still just called the Defiant. There was no A, B, C, or anything after the registry because it was the San Paulo. All they changed was the name, San Paulo to Defiant. They did not change the registry to the Defiant. John DeMarco says, I'm glad there was some improvement. Hope it continues to get better. Thank you, John. Obviously, so do we. But that's where we are with that. The wheelchair is here. Haven't got a chance to use it yet. I'm going to try and call Hillrom because the bed, I don't know. The bed is having issues. I wish I could call them and just tell them to switch out the mattress, or at least try to switch out the mattress, but I don't think they would do that too easily. I don't know. Maybe they will. I don't know how to explain what's wrong with it, but I feel like something is. So, oh, got a phone ringing. It's Con Edison. Hello?
Hello, we are calling with an important message from Con
I
Edison.
wonder what
To
it
continue in
is.
English, press 1. But this is Con Edison calling with an important message. Our records indicate there is life support equipment in your premises. The metropolitan area is expecting severe storm weather. There is the possibility that your
Every
electric service
time.
could be interrupted. For
Every
this
time.
reason, you should consider making plans.
Okay, thank you, Con Edison. We didn't know about that. Miranda Menace, Mama Pray, gave a €2 super chat and says, "You put a smile on my face, Mama Pray."
He put a smile on mine.
With a heart.
Mhm.
With a heart. You put a smile on my face, Mama Pray, and then a red heart.
Aw, thanks.
She says thank you.
He put a
Oh, John DeMarco says they also changed the registry back to the Defiance number, but they didn't add an A. Oh, so they did change the registry number. I did not know that, John DeMarco. Thank you. See, that would have been a question I would have got wrong. Robert Rose Jr. says hello today, Berto Pray, Mamo Pray, and the Sassy. Thank you. Hello, Robert. And Cinnabon says Defiant A had tactical purple carpet. I believe, Cinnabon, there might have been something in the last storage locker you purchased. Maybe you shouldn't have swallowed it or licked your hand or whatever after you went through the stuff. I think you might have been contaminated. So let's do a quick look at this this thing that came up. It seems a lot of you are cheating at Wordle. Study. So the jig is up. We know you're cheating at your daily Wordle, or at least it would certainly appear. A growing number of people have been looking online for answers to the popular 5-letter word guessing game, possibly to avoid putting a stop to a winning streak. And I did not notice this, but apparently, if you miss a day, your winning streak ends. Bullshit. If you miss a day, it shouldn't count as an end. It should only end if you can't get it. Really annoying. Anyway, apparently, people are bitching that it got harder since the New York Times bought it, but we know for a fact the New York Times did not change around many words. They only removed a few words, and arguably they made it easier, as like the day that was aroma was actually going to be agora, which who the fuck has heard of agora? So yeah. I created a new channel, but I haven't yet uploaded any video. I'm going to just do a 30-second short video every day. The idea is going to be called Wordle in 1. And I will just, do the Wordle in 1 shot every time. Show off my powers, my psychic abilities, and I assume I'll be monetized in like a week, and within a month, it'll be the fastest growing channel on YouTube. I'll have 2 or 3 million subscribers. And yeah, by this time next year, I'll pretty much be able to buy a private island with just my Wordle and one income. So, I hate to say goodbye, but I probably, won't have time for you guys anymore, being I'll be super mega rich, striking it rich with my Wordle skills. So if you don't see me for a while, but you hear about this guy who made a ton of money playing Wordle, it's probably me. Robert Rose Jr. says, what about the TOS Defiant? Shouldn't the first DS9 Defiant already have been an A included? Well, we've seen them plenty of times upgrade ships without giving them an A, B, C, or D. So it was only the Enterprise that ever had that distinction until the Voyager J came across in Discovery. So, yeah. It is a massive cheating scandal, Cinnabon. Anyway, Star Trek Picard Season 2 premiere confirms characters off-screen death. Off-screen death. Wow. Oh, is that Zhaban or Picard? Star Trek Picard returned this week with the first episode of second season. The episode set in motion significant events, plenty of Easter eggs, blah, blah, blah. One of the characters from Star Trek Picard's first season died between season finale and this season's premiere. Okay. Yes, it confirms Zhaban died 1.5 years ago. Zhaban was one of the Romulans who tended to Jean-Luc Picard and helped run Chateau Picard. The other is Laris, Zhaban's wife. Some fans wondered about Zhaban's fate, since Laris appeared in some Star Trek Picard footage released before the premiere's date, but Zhaban did not. The IDW publishing comic book series, Star Trek Picard Countdown, tells how Zhaban and Laris came to live with Picard. Yes, I got suckered into buying that comic. I bought it online, no. According to that comic, Zhaban and Laris were Tal Shiar agents. No, they were even above the Tal Shiar, who fell in love and then defected to aid Picard when local Romulan authorities began causing problems for Picard's evacuation attempts in Romulan space. Knowing that their treason would mark them for death, Picard offered them a home on Earth. Yep, you come work for me as slaves, and I will make sure you don't get killed. Okay, Laris is interested in Picard. Blah, blah, blah. So next episode comes this Thursday or late Wednesday night, depending on how you think about it. How to view northern lights from New England and the Midwest. They're not visible. They say they're visible, but they never, ever are. I'm not giving you any money, you fuckers. I don't care. Supreme Court will not review decision that freed Bill Cosby from prison. Did somebody really think the Supreme Court was going to take up Bill Cosby? Florida says healthy kids shouldn't get COVID vaccine, contradicting CDC. Florida teacher beaten and hospitalized after attack by 5-year-old student. Maybe there are super students in Florida that shouldn't, they're already too powerful. Florida teacher hospitalized after 5-year-old lashes out in a cool down room. I almost have to click on that. Star Trek Nitpickers is Bird of Prey. What do you think of Picard? I liked the first episode, so we'll see. It was better than I thought it would be. However, as I believe others, and I think including you, pointed out, Picard season 1 really fell apart at the end. So I actually liked the first episode of Picard season 1 also. The problem was by the end of the season, they had destroyed every reason for even watching it. So I can't go back and watch Picard episode 1 anymore because I know where it's going. So it's the entire season 1 of Picard just needs to be cut out of existence. And you need to, if you're going to watch Picard, just pretend that season 2 is the first episode. I can live with that. We'll see how it goes. Welcome, Captain Trek. You've made it. Mama Bray. Captain Trek is in the room. Was there something you wanted me to say?
Well, you mentioned you were seeing a hot thing.
Yes.
Because
Mama Bray. Captain, yes, okay. Captain Trek, Mama Pray wants me to thank you because once again, your push in the beginning put all this in motion with me seeing yet another cardiologist, a heart failure specialist. And this has all been set in motion from your initial push. So thank you again, Captain Trek. You do have, I do have a lot to thank you for. Okay, I'm clicking on this. I gotta see, is there, and they're not gonna put a picture of the kid because he's too young. South Florida teacher, Miami, was taken to a hospital last week after she was attacked by a 5-year-old student, leaving her dazed and unresponsive. The unidentified instructor was found by first responders sitting on the ground against the wall, appearing to be in a faint state at Pines Lake Elementary School, about 15 miles southwest of downtown Fort Lauderdale. Isn't that pretty much Miami? According to a heavily redacted Pembroke Pines Police Department incident report. Well, I guess it's Pembroke Pines. The victim was clearly weak and dazed, and to blink and breathe regularly, but at no point was able to vocally respond or show signs of a response. The troubling incident started with a 5-year-old boy had to be removed from class for throwing things to the ground and flipping the chairs. The youngster was taken to an empty cool-down room where the attack on the teacher allegedly took place. The teacher was taken to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood and has since been released. While the suspect is still being investigated for possible aggravated assault with hands, fists, and feet, it's unlikely he'll be criminally prosecuted. Prosecutors would be hard-pressed to show that a 5-year-old had the ability to distinguish right from wrong. Police declined to reveal any identifying information on the victim, such as her age. The district did share a message that Principal Susan Sasse, S-A-S-S-E, sent to parents and staff, acknowledging there had been an incident. It's like Sulu on the Excelsior. an incident that occurred in the school, which required a staff member to be transported to a local medical facility. At all time during the incident, our campus was secured, the principal reported. As always, the health, safety, and well-being of our students and staff continue to be my highest priority. Wow. The school has nearly 800 students who range in age from pre-kindergarten through 5th grade. Oh, okay. Well, guys, I guess we're going to head to Dear Bop because physical therapy that was usually at 7 got moved to 6 and has now been moved till 5:30. So let's go head over to Dear Bop and see what we got. I know people don't really care much for the news anyway. Captain Track says, I did nothing. I only said what I knew to be true, and yet that act was what we needed, Captain, when we needed it. John DeMarco says, it sounds more like a stroke or something rather than an attack. Yeah, I'm starting to think that too, John. But, or she was attacked by an adult while the child was there. I don't know. Dear Bop, I am so excited for a new Pixar movie and figure that you must be too. In case you don't know, Turning Red is about Mi Lee, a 13-year-old girl who is torn between being her mother's obedient daughter and the chaos of her youth. As if that wasn't enough, when she gets too excited, she turns into a big red panda, which relates to May's reaction to her first menstruation. I just think this is so groundbreaking, don't you? A kid's Pixar movie about a girl having her very first period. It's simply amazing, and personally, I can't wait. I see that the movie is playing near Bayside in Queens, and I can get by in a van. No. The 6th, no, sorry, I got physical therapy. I don't think this is a real movie. I hope it's not. I hope this isn't is this a real movie? Let's search or Google. Turning Red, it is a real movie. What? Okay, that much is the same. Turning Red, Wikipedia. It's a coming of age fantasy. Okay. Doesn't say anything about, let's see, period. No. Period isn't used. Oh shit. The film also deals with aspects of puberty, though the film does not directly talk about biological changes. For example, May's mother first mistakes May's reaction to her transformation as if it was her first menstruation. Shri said they were unapologetic about the discussion of these topics in the film. Okay, so I guess I was wrong, and that is more or less a real film. Dear Bop, I see the new Batman movie is playing in Queens. I'm not going to Batman either, but thank you. I have a digital camera. I can film it and sell the copies. They may not sound or look great, but I think people will buy the copies. As I did it with Jackass Forever and sold a ton of them. I was hoping you could cover the cost of a ticket. No. And I'm sure you're not Jedi Bill. We heard you were considering sponsors to financially support your live streaming shows. We are reaching out several successful YouTube personalities. No, I was not. No, thank you. Not interested. Dear Bob, is it possible that I ate too much Rice Krispie cereal when I was a kid? Now when I stand up, all my body does is snap, crackle, and pop. No, it's not possible because I ate so much Rice Krispie and chocolate Rice Krispies, and I can't stand up. Cinnabon says, John DeMarco says that's a scary thought about Corona created a race of super babies. And John DeMarco says that's a scary thought. And Cinnabon says that's how the arguments really start. Vincent Gallipo says Qapla. Qapla, Vincent. Okay, what time is it? Did you hear that Tony the Tiger, Toucan Sam, and Lucky from Lucky Charms are all murdered? They think it's a serial killer. Ha, 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 ha. That's great. That was supposed to be Tony the Tiger. Dear Bob, did you know that mini wheats are the strongest of all cereal? I mean, they're shredded, so of course they are. Oh, God. Are these all cereal jokes? My God, I kind of hope they are. Dear Bob, what do you get when you cross breakfast with a cheerleader? Cheerios. Dear Bob, why can't the New York Giants eat cereal for breakfast? They choke when they get too close to a bowl. I kind of remembered the New York Giants beating a certain team from a certain New England city with a certain record that they had won all their games that season except the Super Bowl. Take that, Brady. Dear Bob, LDG's mama so poor. His family ate cereal with a fork to save milk. God, this feels like elementary school all over again. Dear Bob, I'm not going to read that one. Dear Bob, mothers are not on the not to be brought into this. Dear Bob, why do, even if it's a joke, Dear Bob, why do Korogan orphans eat cereal with water? Their dads didn't come back with the milk. I don't even understand. Dear Bob, what do you call a Korogan orphans family reunion? Me time. Dear Bob, why do Korogan orphans like playing tennis? Because it's the only time they get to know what love feels like. I'm not getting it. Dear Bop, what's a depressed Kurogan or just a Kurogan's least favorite type of cereal? Life. Okay, at least that one I get. Wasn't funny, but I get it. Dear Bop, I wanted to run an idea by you, as I feel you are an expert in this subject area. I'm an expert in all subjects. I want to do a new YouTube show about building Legos and having competitions with contestants building the most amazing Lego creations. The filming will be done in my basement, where I spend most of my time anyway. I'm going to call the show Let Go of My Lego, and I'm seeking a co-producer. I heard from Mike Crawford that you might be interested. I'm not. I'm just looking for someone to kick in $100,000 with me so we can buy some 4K cameras and editing equipment. Would you be interested? No. Dear Bot, shaken or stirred? Gin or vodka? Asking for a friend. Vodka. I don't really care if it's shaken or stirred. I mix it with cranberry juice, though. John DeMarco says, love is a tennis term for a score of 0. Ah, thank you. Dear Bob, did you hear the exciting news? Biden sells Alaska back to Russia so we can start drilling for oil there again. I did hear that there's a possibility that we're going to actually stop buying oil and energy from Russia, but I don't know if it'll actually happen. He gave it back. He offered a refund. Or they offered a refund and he took it. Dear Bob, sir, I really need your input. I'm a chubby chaser, I admit it. But my buddies are giving me total crap about having the hats for Tammy Slatton from 1,000 Pounds this tour. An amazing show on TLC. Okay, I'm sorry, people. I'm not reading this. I don't give a shit. Well, I guess that's it for Dear Bob. And I know this was a really shitty short episode stream, but I guess I might as well get going as it's 5 o'clock and I have early physical therapy today. So sorry all, I wish it could have been longer, but Qapla all and bird out. And I hit the wrong key. But wait, there is more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdoprey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Birdo Prey 5 needs. At the main Birdo Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Birdo Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Birdo Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Kuroga.